What if teachers could create individualized learning plans in seconds, give students access to a tutor 24/7, and devote more time to teaching and engaging with students? Of course, this would be great. And the good news is that teachers can do all this and more using artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, very few teachers know enough about AI yet to leverage all the tools available to them with confidence. In fact, an astonishing 96% of teachers reported not having received any type of training or professional development related to AI. So, where do they go from here? Hi, I'm Erin Hughes.
And I'm Sydney Hughes.
Sydney and I felt uniquely positioned to help tackle this urgent problem because we have more in common than just our last name.
And we both also work in education, not as teachers, but as designers. And we both have a fondness for emerging technologies, specifically AI. Now I'll give you a sneak peek of our solution. We created a free and easy to use website we call Explained, an all in one solution that eases teachers into AI, shows them how they can use it, and puts them in the center of conversations about tech in the classroom. But before we could get here, we had to dig a little bit deeper into the barriers between AI and educators.
Technology has been encroaching on teachers' territory for years. The COVID-19 pandemic ushered in a whole host of new edtech tools for classrooms, and this has understandably impacted enthusiasm for edtech. By the time ChatGPT launched in late 2022, many teachers were at the height of their antipathy toward tech and wanted it out of their classrooms completely. Some have felt unfairly burdened by all the new tools, and others even feared being replaced by them. And now they've been left to their own devices to figure out AI. Teachers could try to learn as much as possible about AI on their own by searching through existing resources scattered across various sites. But teachers are already busy. They don't have time to piece together information and resources. This doesn't just affect teachers, but students as well. And that's especially relevant to me because my son is one of the millions of children who were impacted by COVID and virtual learning in critical development years. These students are still struggling to catch up in math and reading and can't afford to fall behind in other areas that are sure to matter in the future.
After looking at the problem from many different angles, we were ready to tackle the solution, but we still had a ways to go. The road to getting to Explained wasn't an easy one, but it was rewarding. We got to learn about AI in real time as we crafted our lessons and activities. We felt this gave us real insight into what information was the most pertinent and how best to disseminate it to those even less tech savvy or enthusiastic than ourselves. As we iterated and progressed on this solution, we developed a three-pronged approach: learn, implement, and collaborate. Let's take a quick look at each one. The Learn section is really the heart of Explained and where we house all of our lessons about AI. We've divided Learn into three subcategories: Intro to AI, AI in Ed, and AI Ethics. AI can easily overwhelm anyone, even the most tech savvy. That's why we decided to focus on short, consumable lessons that tie AI in with education right from the get go. One of our first big ideas was to include a chatbot activity with our intro lesson. The activity is short and simple, but shows how easily content can be adapted for different grade levels. During our initial user interviews, this activity seemed to spark an immediate connection between using AI and increasing efficiency, even in teachers who were fearful or hesitant about AI. Next up, we have our Implement section, which includes all our activities, practices, tools, and extended learning resources. We tell educators all about how great and useful AI is on the Learn side, and on the Implement side, they get to see it in action. Here's one of our activities that includes step by step instructions on drafting personalized letters, such as recommendation letters for students, with a chatbot like Bing. We focused our content on really quick and easy ways to practice using AI safely to save time. Finally, our Collaborate page is a way to include teachers in more conversations about AI and tech, something we hope will help open up their minds to it. In the forum area, they can ask questions, discuss best practices, and share professional development opportunities. And we can't neglect to mention our glossary. We wanted to cover AI all the way from A to Z. It was originally part of the Learn section, but we decided to break it out so that it's accessible anywhere on the site. The world of AI has many key terms, so we decided to house them all in one place for quick reference. We had glowing results once we put our more finalized site to the test with users. Almost every single tester used the word easy to describe their overall impression of Explained. And 100% agreed that after testing Explained, they had a better understanding of how AI can be used in education. We'd call that a win, an A+ outcome, wouldn't you? Join us at explain.com to help us in our mission to demystify and democratize AI in ed. Before we go, We want to emphasize what we see as the transformative potential of AI in education. With tools like Explained, teachers can not only improve their workflow and aid their current teaching methods, but also position themselves and their students effectively for any future shifts AI may bring to education and the world. We envision a future where AI isn't just a tool, but a trusted ally in the classroom. It's not about replacing teachers, it's about empowering them to do what they do best: empower their students.